Alright, welcome to Starsector, a major freak. So, I've got my colony. I haven't got all the blueprints and the ships I want to even start the mid-game. I'm starting in the mid-game anyways because I've got a colony. It's growing, so I've got some time before the real problems start hitting it. And it's not self-sufficient yet, so I have to guard it. So what I think I'll do is explore around and to the west, no, to the east. I've already explored to the northwest. So I'll explore to the north, finish that area, explore to the northeast, and hopefully by the time I finish that, the colonies will have grown to a bigger size that I can make a military base on both of them. And yeah, start to become self-sufficient, and probably, hopefully, I can find the Foca destroyer blueprint, or find enough of them in systems I frequent at the markets to find those. So yeah, that's my plan, to get a bunch of Focas. I've got a paradigm. I think I can do the mid-game, that is starting the storyline missions in earnest, so we'll see. So first of all, exploring and running back and blowing up any pirate bases or pirate incursions into my system as much as possible, which the question is, I've already taken out a pirate base. I don't think there's... oh, hello. I have to take out another base, so I'll be taking out this one right away. So let's go over here and take that one out. I won't bother contesting these. There's still pirates in this system, and I'm not interested in taking them out. What I think I'll do is go to the middle of the system, explore that, see if there's anything nearby, and then jump out and head on off to the next system, blow up that pirate base. Hopefully it's not developed. As long as you can hit those pirate bases early, they won't grow enough to be dangerous. That's the trick. I don't think I want to escort a convoy. They were annoying. They take the scenic route. You have to follow them for the return trip. Oh yeah, it's a lot of effort. So it's fun. Very roleplay, but yeah. Where is it? Alright, off we go. And always I turn on my free look while I'm in hyperspace and off while I'm in the system. It seems to work great. Now, where is the pirate base? That's the question. The best way for me to find it is to go to your closest buoy. Take control of it. And then wait and see what direction the enemy comes from. And that's where you head to find the pirate base. That was quick. That was really quick. And you're coming from that direction, so why would you be in this direction? That's really weird. Are they over? No, that took that was way too short a time. I'll wait for another one. That must be a nearby patrol. Hello. Okay, let's see if anything else pops up. Should come from this direction. I'm assuming from that gas giant area. Come on. Let's go get you. Yeah, if I just harrying them until they actually give up and fight me is the best procedure. I don't want to use the story point. That would be silly. Oh, by the way, the I was speaking earlier, the last time I was doing commentary. The DIABLE faction mod that I added to the game, I thought wouldn't add the system or any lootables. It would just be, pirates I'd run into or bounties. But no, it populated the systems, and I even found blueprints in a mining base or something like that, and that was surprising. So it's great now that they actually, because before when you added something like that, it wouldn't add the system. So the game's advanced a bit, so that's kind of cool. Level 4, level 5, level 4. Everybody's level 4, I think. Yeah. All right. Oh yeah, I have to upgrade this ship. See, I think we'll get all the level 3. I mean, sorry, the 3-point. All the 3-pointers in. Keep it cheap. This ship is great. It's excellent for offense. Not so much defense, but for offense, it's great. The hypervelocities can't beat hypervelocities. They'll max out the flux of a ship, and then it's pretty much toast. It doesn't deal with armor very well, but the point is to get them into overload and take care of them that way. It's taking a while. Being a bit coy. I don't know why that is. I know they're running out of CR, so they are malfunctioning, but still. Getting a bit annoyed to how slow they're actually getting to the combat. I'll just negate that and let everybody go wild. Pirate transports, they're awesome. Put a makeshift shield generator on them and leave them with a hypervelocity, and they can do surprising damage in numbers. They, like I've said with the Eradicator, you just overload the ship and just, at that point, you're helpless and you just destroy them. This little powerhouse is great. I've got 2 assault guns and 2 autocannons, and I've got advanced gunnery, which allows it to, the autocannons will only attack shields, and then the assault guns will only attack armor, which is a great combo. Keeps the flux low, the flux management is Okay. Probably not. I don't need to. Don't need any more ships, thank you. I don't need an army of frigates. Okay, so which direction are you going to come from? Just waiting patiently. There's another one from that direction. How odd. Oh, it's got to be over here. Yeah, it's got to be right there. No, that's going to be easy then. Okay. Fair enough. Now I'm going to ignore that and just head straight for the target. Right over here. It saves so much time. Of course, it won't be there. Watch. Where are you? That's odd. Okay, I'm wrong. Where the hell? Okay, where are you, little bugger? It couldn't be here, could it? That'd be just... They just came so quickly. I just figured it was close. Oh, there's another one heading straight from... Okay. Up. Around here. That was really quick of them to get there, though. That's so bizarre. You'd think it would be closer. Guess not. There it is. Well, that's the proper direction for them to come that way. Very odd. Huh. I just thought it was closer. Might as well survey the planet. Let's talk to you. Oh, you haven't been ticked off with me yet. Great. What do you got? Nothing, 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 nothing I want. And I've got enough mercs, thank you very much. Nothing I want. I used to swear by these gravitic beams, but they don't do any damage, even to shields, so it's like, snore. Take all your fuel, take all your supplies from the black market, and yeah, that'll be about it. I'll give you that too. Why not? Engage. So, question is, how upgraded are you? Are you base level? Oh. Doesn't look that bad. They just look like gravitic beams, which, like I said, won't do much damage, hopefully. It's flat cannons. It's going to be bad on missiles, but auto cannons, and yeah, I think we'll do good. Ooh, hopefully you could hear me over the warbling of the alarms. Lol. Somebody else is level 5. Perfect. Not worth 5 heavy machinery. Alright, so ideally, I'd want to find field modulation. Perfect. There you go. Awesome. You have missile specialization and you have impact mitigation. Of course, I'm on the missile ship for this one, so yay. I don't think it counts for this ship because it's infinite. I think it just reloads automatically. So I'd have to make it elite to make any difference. Yeah, probably. Let's check. They don't have, you're not going to run out of missiles, are you? Yeah. Doesn't look like it's... Yeah. Doesn't look like it runs out. Alright, have to make that elite. Gotcha. Alright, what am I doing now? Transiting out and going for... Avoid that guy. I don't have it. See, I don't want to take on any heavy hitters because I don't really have any defensive ships. They're mostly offensive, and I need folk at these guys. This sucker. Oh yeah. It's Tahlan Shipworks that makes that, the mod that creates that. So I definitely want at least 3 of them before I take on something like this. So nothing in my immediate area. I might be able to take... Yeah, maybe. But I'd rather go exploring. Let's go look for that research station. That should be yummy. Haven't explored it yet either. And warning beacon medium. Okay, I'll want to high, avoid that one. So I'll want to curve on around here. That's probably a no planet system. So curve around here, check all these and go this way and explore that way. That's the plan. How we doing for, 8 days for the way station. $41 growth and 73 growth. 73 growth. A bit to go. I always feel protective of these, but it's, unless you got lots of free time on your hand, I wouldn't. I'm not going to escort them all for free. It would be fun, a little bit of role playing, but yeah, you'd have to have lots of free time. And I don't really, to be honest. I've got a little bit before the major incursions start happening because the factions will start getting ticked off with me for taking market share. So, alright. Where was it again? Orbiting a gas giant in the far star system. Oh, that should be. Oh, that's toxic world. Oh, that one. Okay. Not even gonna. Well, should I tangle with these? They're dangerous. You cannot underestimate those frigates, especially the spherical ones. Yeah, they are the oblong ones. They're nasty, and the carriers are pretty nasty too. I'll wait on that. Hop into hyperspace and go down to the gas jet. Okay, what are we doing here? That has to, no, maybe not. Maybe that's it. Widespread ruins. Get me some ruins. This is what we got here. I hate food. It's so, like, it's not really worth it. No nocturnal. Ugh. I'll grab it. Alright. Ooh, hello. Sometimes, very rarely, like years ago when I was playing, those dormant fleets will actually become active. I don't even think I figured out the trigger for that. I wish I was facing the robotic ones without any shields. So these two would be nasty. So I'm not gonna I think this is a carrier. Yeah. So I am going to be very careful about these. I need stuff with lots of hypervelocity drivers on it. I should take care of it. Yeah, deploy the hell out of my cheap Cerberuses, doggies. That won't be enough. That might be enough. Let's see. Let's see that. I'm assuming because of the hypervelocities, we'll have enough to without hypervelocities, it's going to be very difficult. Weapons, the overabundance of hypervelocity, I could have lost all of those ships to that. They're just that dangerous. Massive transplutonics, yeah, no, I'll take those. 11 of them. Oh, data. Good. Oh, what's this? Nebulung. And Zypho Swing Blueprint. Hey, those are kind of cool. I like these little ships. They're fun. Salvage later for the wreckage, debris, and oh, the way stations are completed. Cool. don't want to screw with these guys. What else we got? Always tempted to check the star for any research station or big ships, derelicts. Let's go that way and translate out. I don't think there's anything of value in this star system to actually scan down on purpose. Yeah, it's been a hard slog to find it decent. Like, I found the perfect colony, absolutely perfect. It's got a sun hypershunt relic, and like a few light years away, it's got a geosynchronous jump gate really close to the main planet. It's a nice system. Yeah, not a lot of clouds. The sun is not like this. It's the corona is very, very shallow. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Okay, so we've dealt with this. And don't have anything. Let's see, research station there. Yeah. All right. So that away and around counterclockwise. Got it. Excuse me. Boring. Yeah, a lot of the systems are completely devoid of life. So I'm very lucky to have found that. It's great too when you're playing the game and you're just not finding that perfect colony system. It's a bit of a letdown because you spent so much time and effort into searching for it, and if you can't find one, it's like, oh, what's the point? You know, it's difficult to start up a colony without a habitable planet. It's tough. It's doable, and say if you didn't, that's my planet inside my system. It's got a very close jump point in geosynchronous, so it's very nice and so close to it. Cannot complain about that. Yeah. And it's got enough gas giants I can have tons and tons of military bases and just totally guard my system completely. It'll be lots of fun. Okay, down south. Whoop. Yeah, that's why I didn't explore it. Okay. Let's go here. Why are we going there? Let's go to the inner system, thank you. Barren, rated, and frozen. I don't see anything yummy. Ooh. Hello. Definitely check that out. Check that out. Go to the center of the system. Translate out. Ouch. Oh, what's this? Just control. ultra rich. I found a lot of those. Right, no more this crap. The blueprint I'm looking for may actually be in a colony ruins on a planet I haven't explored yet. So that's something to be aware of for myself. It could be shooting myself in the foot for not exploring absolutely everything. But I think I'll be fine. All good. Just the main reason I want to do a basic exploration of each system is to be able to remotely view where the planets are in the system in order to find take advantage of some bounties location indicators. Like say orbiting such and such a planet, I can actually go in the system remotely and peek around to see if this is the system they're talking about and where the planet is, and etc. etc. It can be helpful. Already read, right? Already known. Okay. Not even close to getting full cargo, so no worries about that. And we'll go through that way. Yeah, I mean, when you translate out, it's going to cost you combat readiness. The time it takes you to get to the jump point will cost you supplies as well. So if you're close enough, just take the jump point. It'll cost you fuel, but whatever. I got absolutely tons of it. Alright. Now, do I build anything? I don't think I have. I don't think I've got an option to building anything yet. I could build an orbital station. I've got enough credits. I should totally do that. How much is it going to cost? Okay, $250,000. I can easily build two. Now, I like the low tech because of the way it's built. I like the fact that it's got lots of guns on it. That's why I like. What I will do, of course, is to get a different type of. Well, you don't really need to do different types unless you're in the same system. I mean, the same planet. Say if you were orbiting, you had a bunch of stations around a planet. Around a gas giant that had lots of moons, you'd want to differentiate each station so you could easily click on, oh, okay, that's such and such a base, I'll go there. Whereas if you had all the same orbital station, it would be confusing to figure out by eye which one is which. So that's why that's the only reason I'd get anything other than a low-tech station. So this will go low-tech as well. Alright. Can I upgrade the ground defenses? I think I should. How much is it going to cost? Ooh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm making profit off these planets now. I could probably do this. Probably be these best if I invested in this stuff early. I think it cuts down on. I'll probably start getting. I should by now. Maybe my colonies are too small for it, but as soon as I get the level colony size 4, I'll bet you anything the Pather cells are going to start popping up because I have so many tech invested, especially these alpha cores. They don't like those. What do we got? Barren, frozen, boring. And nothing. Ooh, hi. Yeah, let's not. Yeah, I need focus if I'm gonna start poking my head into stuff like this. I need to be able to fend these. Like, focus have not only hypervelocity on them when I fit them, but they've got great potential for being a defensive line, which I'll need if I take on the heavy stuff. Yeah. Not yet though. Nothing, and nothing. Let's see now. This is, yeah. I'll probably have to turn the microphone off at some point. The wife will be coming back. Let's see now. What should I do? I think what I'll do is I'll scan this one, go here, go here, go here, then back up this way, and then here, 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 here. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Big circuit, and hopefully during that time I won't get any colony threats, because I took out those two pirate bases at the beginning of the video, so I think I've got a lot of time to play with. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. What was it gonna do again? Yeah, go here, then down. Yes, slow, patient exploration. That's unfortunately a lot of the grind in this game, just exploring this stuff. And besides, I have the seed now, and I should theoretically be able to start a new game, plug in the seed, have the same settings for my Procgen, that it'll create the seed, hopefully. And I'll be able to find that colony system that I want to the north, hopefully. I should actually test that. What did you have? Nothing. Find very few habitable planets in the game currently. I remember having more luck in the past. Quite surprised that I haven't been, finding OP freaking jungle, ocean, especially Terran worlds. They're few and far between now. Quite surprising. Don't really want to go into that. I don't want to take any damage. I shouldn't worry about it. I've got so many supplies. Check out what's around that star. And ooh, I should be able to sneak by there. Knew it. Nothing. Alright, translating now. Now this might be a bit tricky. I'm gonna have to turn this off. And just to be on the safe, well, I should be able to thread it. Hello. There we go. Oh. I like dealing with these distress calls. And I'm going there anyways. It's kind of fun. I'll probably bump into a trap though. It's a trap. Oh. Low. I don't worry then. And there are probably pirates. Going dark. Because sometimes they have a engaged in battle. Oh, you're engaging with those. Lol. With allies? No. So this shouldn't be any problem. I'm not expecting any problems. I won't go in with my main ship. I'll just send my little guys in. There we go. Send in some blockers. Yeah. What do you got for, oh, deployables. Kind of annoying. It takes a while to get into battle. If it's a huge fight, I'll send them to, say, a corner of the map and sucker things over and try to deal with it that way. That's my best tactic so far for dealing with really big big fleets that are outnumbering me. I had a problem with this ship's advanced gunnery controls, but I fixed that. Actually, much better. Not being as silly. Right now, early on I got them story line upgraded, so they got, I think they have 1 or 2 built-in systems, I think. So they're really tough, and they've got a good officer on them. So they're a fun little destroyer, I swear. They'll carry you through the early game, no problem whatsoever. Mod actually has the chemical laser on it. I forget which faction mod, but these are just 1,000 range and explosive laser. Oh yeah, they're awesome, especially on my wolves. On my wolves, they just slay. Yeah, it's fun when you can just let your guys go with minimal. I put escorts for all those little frigates, but other than that, it was just let them play. It's always fun to watch, and I don't think I'll. Yeah, no. Somebody's ready to. Don't like eagles. I've never liked eagles. Just I can never get them to work. And leveling up time for you. Alright. What do we got? Hopefully I can get... What do I want? I've got everything I wanted. And this ship is, what can I specialize in? I don't find the 1.5 flux dissipation per ordnance point very attractive at all. It's not a lot. Like say if I had 30 points, I've got 45, 60. Say I had 70 points in that, I would only get probably around 150 ish. I'm just wildly guessing there. I suck at math. But that's not a lot in flux dissipation. It really isn't. Should I take steady? Kind of useless. This is kind of useless too. I'll probably take the systems expertise just because it's the most useful out of everything. Say the system thing on this thing is accelerated ammo feed, and so it'll be able to use it more often. But it doesn't have a ammo per se, so it's not that attractive for systems use. But yeah, whatever. It's a good thing to have a cooldown bonus on your special ability. They really help. So yeah, I'm happy with that, with the selection I had. Alright, what are we doing? Laying in wait, standing down. I really want to tangle with you guys. What do we got in this system here? Yeah, so that was a fake distress call for sure. Day to heal up. I bet you I can split them apart. I bet you anything. Yeah, that's running, but it's running towards the other fleet. Come on. That's it. That's it. Perfect. There you go. Gotcha. So I'll be facing mostly frigates and these. That's going to be easy. Offensive. Yeah, send in the same guys and these guys too, with backups, of course. 3, that'll work fine. 107 deployment points. I think it's worth it. Hello. This is going to be cake. Zoom out mod really helped. You can adjust it in the game settings, and I have before. But it's a nice map. Especially for play value games. When the fights get really big, it is really hard to follow the action. And some of your ships might be doing hero work, but you're so busy with your own ship, you don't get a chance to actually pay attention much. Man, this ship is getting beat up. Once you can lay hands on them. Let's see, pursuit, nope. Let him go. And nope. Nope. No, not here. Too slow. Too fragile. Oh dear. Don't want to deal with you. It can get pretty monotonous. Check out this. See you later. Don't think the debris field would be worth anything. 3 heavy machinery and I'll probably get... Yes, he's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. Your bones clean. Nope. Next. There. Commander. I don't like Nixes. They look like a poor man's Foca, but they're so wimpy. have we got? What are you? Nope. And energy weapon mastery? Nope. Bye-bye. Yeah, I hardly ever take on any of them. I should actually change in the settings to be level 1, so I can at least have a chance of leveling them up. Now, having them at level 5 is just, the chances of you having shite attributes is just too high. Not worth it. So I'll definitely, hopefully, I think you can change it in the settings. Pretty sure. Yeah. Scattered rooms. Nope. Ooh, alpha. Cool. Alright, boring. Out of here. Let's continue on our way. Yeah, it won't be long till I get another colony threat, so I'm going to push my luck. And I'll probably pick up some fuel from Naraka. That's the plan. The Gamma Hedron. I know, I'm a sucker for... Yeah, delete that one. We'll get to you. I think you can survive a little bit more, right? Oh, gonna turn off my mic now.